Applying Assistive Technology in My Classroom, Samantha Flippin, ETEC 424, March 21st of 2017. Assistive technology that I'm most familiar with is electronic math worksheets. Electronic math worksheets are software programs that can help a user organize, align, and work through math problems on a computer screen. Numbers that appear on the screen can also be read aloud. This may be helpful to people who have trouble aligning math problems with pencil and paper. Experience and knowledge of my degree. The experience and knowledge of my degree area has been a bumpy road. I started out by taking education classes while doing plenty of observation hours at the age 3 to 6. Learning and seeing how these kids learn, I enjoy working with this age. Then changing my degree to kinesiology was my plan until the middle of the semester. I love being involved with sports, and I thought coaching was what I wanted to do in my near future. From playing college volleyball for 3 years, I just knew that was what my fit was. But it was not. Now, I've recently changed to elementary education, EC through 6, and I absolutely love it. I want to work with young students and help them become successful, enjoy being at school. Learning is the key thing in life, and making it fun goes a long ways. My hobbies. My hobbies are spending time with family and friends. I enjoy being outside, and that consists of a lot of different activities. And I also enjoy showing and riding my show horse in competitions. Philosophy on technology. My philosophy of using technology in the classroom for diverse learners is making sure that they know how to use this technology, helping them understand how it works, and letting them know that it is okay to use this electronic. I will make sure that this electronic, for example, math worksheets, is able to be used at home for extra help. This will do math just like I will be teaching in that class that day. It will have homework and tests on there as well. It will be able to be used on a laptop, a regular computer, or an iPad that my students will be able to use in class. It will be a fun electronic device that will engage my students with learning disabilities, a fun way to learn and be involved. The importance of technology. What I think as an educator that is most important about using this device or just teaching in general is that every student learns different. Every student does not pay attention or find one subject interesting as the other could. Every student is just as important as the other. In making learning a fun, successful environment, will encourage each student that school is fun and keeps these students engaged and motivated to learn it. My favorite theories. My favorite theory is the flipped classroom theory. This theory I will conclude into my teaching in my near future. It is something different than keeping students in a classroom for a long period of time. That gets boring, especially at a young age. You got to keep their little minds together and focused than just keeping them in there and as a teacher sitting there and talking for multiple hours over and over. The definition for flipped classroom theory is a model in which the typical lecture and homework elements of a course are revised. Short video lectures are viewed by students at home before the class session, while class time is devoted to exercises, projects, or discussions. The teaching methods that I discovered. The teaching methods that I discovered this year is the different ways I can include different electronic learning devices into one classroom, like flipped classroom or the virtual classroom. Different ways I can engage my students in learning than just sitting in a classroom all day gets really boring, like I said. And teaching at a young age, these students will love to learn in different ways, just like I have learned this message. Technology goes a long ways in today's society. Culture and technology. Technology can change the culture in a school in many different ways. Technology in today's society has grown and still growing. From electronic math sheets to using iPads for books now, it is changing cultures because this is what today's students are growing up with, other than what their parents might have grown up with. They know how to use the different technology. It keeps them engaged and learns better than just reading out a book like I was taught in school. They adapt to it, have immediate feedback, and the list can go on. I think technology is becoming a better tool to teach with. It has a lot more options and many different ways to do an assignment or just turn in that assignment. Technology is a growing tool for teachers and less face-to-face instructions. Collaboration with technology. Technology allows students to communicate much faster. It applies and gives more options of learning than just one way. It also helps with students communicating with teachers faster. For example, email. Technology has increased the collaboration skills and enhanced the sense of community amongst others, peers, and teachers. Technology included to lesson plans. Using technology to tie into lesson plans, I will use my computer to put a lesson plan together and then integrate them into a calendar. These calendars will be provided for each student weekly along with parents. Using these lesson plans will help me and my students know what I will be taking place each week. I plan to use technology in my class at least 3 times a week to give that different perspective in learning. This concludes my PowerPoint, and I hope you have enjoyed it and learned a little over assistive technology and how I include it into my future teaching. Have a great day.